About 5 months ago, I posted this video sharing how you can get paid upwards to $500 simply by posting on Instagram threads. And I had a lot of you guys commenting, reaching out, asking, well, what do you actually post to be able to get paid this much amount of money? So in today's video, I'm going to share what you should be posting to, number one, get actually monetized into like the creator program so you can actually get paid for your posts, and B, what to post to get a lot more views so you get paid based on how many people are, of course, viewing your posts. And as always, these are the video chapters, so if you want to go through anything, jump to anything, you absolutely can. And of course, if you didn't watch the first video, I'm gonna make sure to tag it in the end of this video so that way you can learn, first of all, how you can actually get paid on Instagram threads. So if you haven't watched that video, I actually recommend watching that first and then coming back and watching this one. Okay, so first things first, content creation 101 is the more people that view your content, that interact, that like and share, that is immediately how you're going to get a lot more views, a lot more engagement, a lot more visibility, and get paid a lot more when it comes to posting on Instagram threads. Now, Instagram threads, one thing that I have noticed over the course of the last few months is the posts that go viral and really pop off, they are questions, right? So the first type of post you want to be posting on there are questions. This is either ask your audience for their own feedback on, if I was a content creator, I want to become an influencer, what is like your number one tip? Ask the audience. And the thing about Instagram threads is it's very SEO focused and based. So if you put the words influencer, content creator, posting strategy, that is going to get pushed out to people that are also in that same industry. And once again, there are a lot of business coaches, content creators, influencers, marketers that want to share their opinion and also want to get clients. So you bet if they see a post like that asking for feedback on what somebody should be doing, they're going to want to comment. Now, also, I have seen a lot of posts like, pineapples on pizza. Do you agree or disagree? Now, these are kind of like not even controversial, but like stir the pot questions where the question is going to irritate people, aggravate people, or even when it comes to sports, like if there are, like a basketball, baseball, football game on and you make a post asking like, who do you think is going to win? You're going to have so many comments flooding in of other people's opinions. So by far, every single time I have posted a question on threads, that has probably gotten the most amount of engagement because once again, people love to share their own opinions. And a great way to think about what questions will really gauge the most interest is ask yourself, if someone else pose a certain question, what opinions do you like to share? What is something that you would actually want to comment on? I know for me, of course, coming from like a business, personal development background, if someone were to ask me like, what is like the number one piece of advice or something that you would have told yourself when you wanted to start your business, start on your goals, what actually helped you? Like those type of inspirational, teachable moments is what I would actually post on. So just ask yourself those simple questions. Number two are opinion posts. When you have a really bold statement, two things happen. People will come to that post and agree with you, and then people will also come to that post and disagree with you, okay? Opinionated content, this is where you will get a lot of engagements because once again, people love to share their opinion even when you're not asking for it. And opinionated content, especially once again, like bold statements, things about what's happening in the economy, in business, with investments, even with like personal relationships, health, life, like honestly, anything. When you share your opinion on something, this also creates shareable content. So for an example, if you see a post on threads that says, men should be responsible for paying for everything in a relationship, hashtag relationship goals, people are going to be commenting saying, hey, that's not correct. This is why, the divorce rate is like up to 50%, while other people will be like, absolutely, I 100% agree with you. And then there will be some people that will actually share the post with their friends, with their family members to start up conversation. So the thing about like opinionated posts is it's kind of also like controversial posts or like bold statement posts, but like these are some things that you probably already believe in, but it might stop you from posting because you don't want to get hate. But to be honest, the more views you get, the more engagement you get, the more money you make. So for me, I learned a long time ago that there's always going to be someone that disagrees with me. So might as well just share what's actually on my mind and get paid for it. Number 3 is by far probably one of the easiest ones, and these are quotes. People love a good quote. They love to like it, save it, share it. Now, quotes are posts that you might not get as many comments on because this is probably something that people either share or save, or maybe even just copy and paste them in their notes. But quotes are always amazing. And honestly, if you have like your favorite quotes, you can post it on Threads. If you have your own quotes, you can do it. Or I mentioned this in the previous video that I made. If you want to be really, really lazy and your only intention with Instagram Threads is to make money, which like, I don't blame you. Like there is no shade to you if you just want to do that, is go to Pinterest and look up any type of quote you want to post, like inspirational quotes, motivational quotes, quotes about growth, quotes about relationships, whatever you want to do. And you can take those Pinterest quotes and just post it on Instagram Threads. That doesn't mean that you're coming up with them yourselves. You can even like tag the creator or whoever it's actually from. But this is a really easy, simple, and lazy way to create content. And to be honest, you can post on Threads like 3 times a day just by posting quotes, and I bet you'll start to gain attraction because you can even become like a quotes known page, and that is how a lot of people are going to start to view your content, and that's also how you're going to get paid. Because something that I also mentioned in the previous video was you get paid on Instagram Threads based on viewer count of a post, right? So all of these examples that I'm sharing on what you can post on Instagram Threads is always based on the number of views. Number 4 is education / thought-provoking concepts. Now, anytime you see a post that's educational, valuable, is full with information, or even gets you thinking about certain concepts, those always go viral. People love a good post where you're sharing your own knowledge, what you learned, or something that they can use and apply on themselves later that day, right? So this can once again be anything when it comes to makeup hacks, when it comes to business, relationship hacks, things that you do in your morning routine. Like sometimes I'll post, a good way to create content, and a lot of people love that because maybe they didn't think about doing that before. And I've even seen like cooking hacks, right? I've even seen like recipe hacks. Like there was one time I saw a post on Instagram Threads where somebody said, if you put powder on your sunglasses on like the bridge of your nose and you wear sunglasses with makeup on, it's not gonna ruin your makeup. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that is genius, because I love wearing sunglasses, but of course if I'm wearing makeup, it is going to indent my nose and leave a mark, which I don't want to do. So these like crazy little hacks, concepts, valuable educational tips, they always do well. And once again, for those, people are gonna like, they're gonna comment, they're gonna want to save and share. So it kind of hits all of the different elements of what you want to post to do in order to get a lot of views and get paid money. And then last but not least is number 5, which is trending content. So we all know the content goes crazy around politics, around the election, around sports, around business, around crypto, around stocks, around celebrities and influencers. Like any post that you make around something that is currently trending automatically gets the most amount of views. Now, while I'm recording this right now, it's like the end of 2024. In December, a few months ago, the movie Wicked came out. And every single time I pulled up Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Threads, any app, I saw a post that had to do with Wicked, had to do with Ariana Grande, and that was honestly all I saw for that entire week because it was trending. So for an example, if you are into makeup or if you're into acting, you can create a post talking about like how to do the same makeup as Glinda in Wicked. Like those are the type of things that are really trending. And then once again, if it has to do with I don't know, like sports or even like the Olympics or trending things as like hot girl walks, like you can write anything or even create video, because once again, Instagram Threads, it's not just for text, not just for like captions, it's also videos and pictures you can share. So you can create anything around these trends. Just think about and look at what are you looking at and seeing on other social media platforms. I get a lot of my trends from TikTok, and then you can take them over to Instagram Threads and post content about them. those. So these are the 5 type of posts you want to post on Instagram threads. However, I'm not done yet. I want to talk about a few things you don't want to post that's actually going to hurt your account versus helping it. And the first thing is, do not copy other people's content. I have seen this happen so much in Instagram threads, and honestly, people don't like it. They hate it, right? So if you see someone else go viral with a quote, with a question, don't copy it. You can make it your own and kind of have a different spin on it, but don't just blankly like copy it, because it's not going to help you. People are going to notice, and over time, you're not going to build like a loyal fan base based on you, your personality, your traits, your charisma, and what you're actually connected to and with. And then the other thing you don't want to do is don't just post and then forget about the app. Respond to people's comments, engage with their posts, because once again, social media and Instagram threads, it is a platform that people, like, they want you to be on that platform. So if you want other people to comment, like, engage, share, you need to make sure that you're responding to your own audience, but also doing it to other people. But that is all for this video. Once again, if you guys missed this video and you haven't watched it, go back, watch it, because hello, Instagram is basically giving you free money just by posting on the app. So let me know if you have any other questions, but I love you guys so much. And until next time, make sure that you stay unforgettable.